about to react to...
Parents realize they accidentally killed their daughter. How you accidentally do some stupid shit like that?
But how do you accidentally realize it, bitch? You did it. But you know what happens? People black out.
They was off the drugs.
No excuse. But people will also, like, if you get to a state of panic or, like, a state of, like, being overwhelmed and you react, that's what... I'm not going to say that's what happens because it should happen, but...
That's what fucking happens.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. Let's get right into it.
I've never felt anything like I did last night.
This
little girl's gone. Have any questions for me?
My kids okay?
This is 34-year-old Music Adami. Just hours prior to this footage, Music and her boyfriend, Matthew Bynum, woke up to police inside their trash-filled trailer home. They were unable...
Dirty-ass fucking crib. That shit is
sad.
nasty.
You know what?
I know that shit.
I'm not even going to say what I was going to say because that's fucked up.
I know that shit stank in there. Like fucking mothballs and fucking Ricola.
I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm supposed to be doing dry cherry.
Huh?
To move and could barely
I
speak.
swear on the corner.
I haven't had liquor in January.
We not doing that.
I can't sit upright. I'm just really stiff.
What makes this even more terrifying was that lying under the couple was their deceased daughter, Zakiline. Officers would rush to get to the bottom of what had happened, but Music and Matthew are seemingly just as clueless. But as the investigation continued, horrifying clues would point the couple out to be neglectful of their own daughter, all the while they...
Alright, we gotta lock in. Lock in, twin.
I lock in,
Lock in, twin.
Listen, chat. This is fucking disgusting. Oh.
Horrible.
I gotta try to watch my Kirsten, huh?
Yeah.
A little
For
bit.
now, fuck it.
Okay.
No, I was kidding.
Finger fuck the check.
Finger fuck the check. Ah!
No, so listen. I'm a Serbian.
Alright, let's run it.
They had no idea if she had even done
Back
is
up.
one of our favorites.
Back up.
Shout out Dr. Insanity.
Back up.
Somehow he
On
gets all
March
these
10th,
clips. I think he's an
2024,
op.
Thaddeus Hawkins would wake up to a terrifying scene. He
That's
was staying
definitely
on the
not his
property.
voice. Well, what, you cut this off?
Crazy sounds in here.
Of Music and Matthews living in his own truck. However, Matthew would scramble to get up after hearing screaming coming from inside the family's trailer home just feet away. He would bust open the door to find the couple and their 2 children stiff and unable to move. As he looked closer, he noticed their daughter extremely pale and without a pulse. As he went to call 911, Music told him everything was fine and that help wasn't needed. But Thaddeus could tell Music was clearly delusional in her current state and decided to take matters into his own hands, calling 911.
Grant County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
97 Quail Run.
Pause this quick.
Okay, tell me exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted to be one of these, call people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that? Like, what, how do you even, what is this, like a call center rep type job?
Yeah, but you gotta go to,
You gotta go to school to answer the phones?
Yeah, because it's police-based. It's government-based.
911, what's your emergency and where you at?
Right.
Nigga?
I believe you do.
Yo, drop in the comments below if that's what you gotta do. Let us know.
Listen.
Talk to us.
And let me know if you've ever watched The Call with Holly Berry. That is one of my favorite movies, top 5. She is a call operator, like a 911 dispatcher. And that movie is crazy. It's so good, though. But, yeah, I just had to throw that in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly what happened.
I have no idea. So I'm staying with some friends right now, and they are completely... We have a little girl who's not responsive at all. To the adult, the parents are somewhat responsive, but not. They're in and out of... And then they have a 7-year-old boy.
He sounded a little too calm.
Well, because he's their friend, and the lady was responsive to him, saying like, "No, it's fine. We got it under control. Like, we're gonna handle it."
Okay.
That's when he's like, "Well, something's off. Like, I'm gonna still call." So that's when he stepped out and called. So that's why he's probably somewhat calm, because he's thinking maybe they do got it under wraps, but at the same time, he's still doing his part by saying, "Nah, something ain't right. That kid is pale, not breathing."
Who is mostly responsive. I was able to get him on a chair, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I really don't.
And are you staying in the same house?
No. I'm just on the property.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Thaddeus Hawkins. I woke up and I heard someone yelling, "Ow, help!" And so I went in. I was trying to help him.
Okay. And what room is he in?
It's kind of like a one living area type of thing right now, but he's in the same area as them. They're all in the same like tiny home area.
Okay, give me a second while I get them started on their way, okay?
This tragedy would take place in a deserted area far from any civilization. So even though Deputy Orozco rushed to the scene, it would unfortunately be far too late.
Ew. They're off grid.
Yeah.
What's going on?
This is how motherfuckers that. First off,
look.
That
Where
is.
did they get all that shit from?
That's when you live out in the open like that, you just find shit.
You go back and forth, you bring shit back.
Yeah, they be living on some straight dump shit. What the fuck? Look at that.
If he's barefoot, I'm done.
I don't think he's barefoot. I think he got the Jesus sandals on.
Some of the
Yeah, he made them shits.
there's people in the room right here that aren't responding.
I know that shit.
They're not responding?
I don't want to.
Cheers to you guys. Happy New Year.
Yo, cheers to you guys and cheers to the first reaction.
Who's here?
Let's get it.
Sheriff's office. Yeah. What's going on?
Not much. Sorry, I'm really, really stiff this morning. I can't sit upright.
Are you guys on anything?
No.
No? What?
No, I'm just really stiff.
When Orozco first entered the home, he would notice a foul odor coming from it due to the trash and unhygienic nature of the home. Additionally, he noticed a metal container over a tub with ashes, something seemingly irrelevant now, but something that would help solve the case later on.
What's wrong with them? He's tired, I think. Is he awake?
He is awake. He moved from here over to there. He is awake.
Who's not responsive?
Not responsive.
The girl in the middle.
No, she's responsive.
Let me see.
Yeah.
You guys need to move.
Yes.
Move.
Yeah, move. Okay, they're off shit.
They're cooked.
Yeah.
They're living in the GTA
And
looking
they're
ass
literally
area
laying on
a dead baby. Take these motherfuckers to jail.
You guys need to get up now.
Yeah.
Now,
Get up.
before I
We're
fucking
getting up.
get
We're getting
you
up.
up.
Get up.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
Let's go. Hurry up. Get up.
I'm going.
You guys need to get out.
Yes, sir.
Stand up.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Stand up. Get up. Hurry up.
Hey, sir.
You need to get up.
Got it.
They're not gonna show it.
Well, yeah, they're gonna blur.
Did you know
it,
that
but-
gamers and tech enthusiasts like you and I have turned their passion into an IT career? JobWorks Education and Training has helped hundreds of students just like you.
Good at 10-7.
Where?
Right here.
Who, kid?
Move. Get up. Yes.
Get out now! Get out!
Oh yeah, you're not playing that.
Get out! I don't care! Stand up!
Yeah.
I'm going.
Stand up before I get you.
How
up,
long?
Straight up.
Hondo,
Can she-
check his vitals. Did y'all smoke?
No.
What is it?
No, it's not. No, we just fell asleep really hard. We're really sick.
What's going on? Was it?
There's no windows in the
Calling
window.
your very 10
There's no window. Oh, there is a window.
Stand up! Stand up! Come on! Come on! Give me your hands! Give me your hands!
Where is this going?
Stand up!
I'm
Now!
okay.
I'm not gonna tell you again! Stand up!
I'm standing up. I'm trying to.
Give me that arm!
Yeah. Ow.
While Music and Matthew
Two things cops don't play about: kids and their dog. Like the police dog, they not doing that shit. So
Yeah.
once they seen that kid,
who are being placed in handcuffs, Deputy Orozco would perform CPR on the daughter, Zachaline. Unfortunately, it would be too late, and she would pass away that night. Fortunately, their son would be rescued from the home with only minor injuries and would be transported to the hospital. But one crucial question remained. What had caused Music and Matthew to be so incoherent that they had no idea their daughter was deceased just inches away from them?
Did you sound like that?
So nothing? What about...
What's that? Oh, okay.
What, did you just cut out?
Right, just be honest with me because I need to be able to treat your kid.
Let me get up, okay? Stand up. Sit down.
We got the party pack.
Sit up, come on.
W's in the chat for the party pack. W's in the chat, man. I love y'all. We're back. We never left,
Don't
but we're
remember
back.
taking anything.
How long have you been out?
Look at.
I don't remember anything.
Yo, if I was that cop, I would
Fucking slapped the shit out of him. What?
It's one time. Like, what's wrong with your stupid
Yeah, like
ass?
snap the fuck out of him. You fucking.
Or I would have slapped
There
him.
was a dead kid under your body, and you talk about she's responsive.
Yeah, talking about, oh, she's good, she's responsive. Nigga, get the fuck up now.
So last night, what was the last time that you were okay?
Last time I was okay. We were laying in the bed there.
We told him the title of the video.
Alright. The strawberry might be in there.
Had to split all the oats.
Okay, what the hell did you take, bro? What did you take?
I didn't take anything.
What do you guys have then?
I don't have anything.
You want to take him to the unit?
We'll get that once EMS checks on vitals.
We'll take him. Let's take one at a time. I don't know if he can walk.
He needs to get some.
There's a helicopter out there.
Okay, so we don't know exactly what they took. They're both confused. They don't want to say anything. We have 110-7, 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Another one, bad condition. He was unconscious, I believe, when they got here. And she was also in bad condition when they got here. But our detectives are on their way right now, so we're just securing everything. She good? Let's go. Stand up. What's your name?
Music.
Huh?
Music.
All right, stand up, Music, and place your hands behind your back, okay?
I don't know. Really stand.
Just a chat. We thought about it earlier, but let us know in the comments if you want us to start doing streams in the kitchen. Streaming in the kitchen, showing us what we throwing down while y'all with us. Let's get it.
Very well.
Let's go, hurry up.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying.
Turn around. Give me your hand.
Sorry.
Come on.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Not with all of them.
The scene is extremely strange, to the point where the officers have never seen anything like it. Music claims she hasn't taken any drugs since yesterday, yet neither of them are even able to walk.
You love learning,
Yo,
but we
did
just
y'all
couldn't seem
see
to
that?
find the right fit. When it came to school,
Hasn't taken point where the officers have never seen any.
Those are bugs. Look at that milk. They gotta be bugs. Look at the milk.
Wow.
Yo, the milk looked like somebody headlocked it like this for mad long and left it in there. Those are bugs.
I'm gonna fucking...
Nah, that's nasty.
Anything like it. Music claims she hasn't taken any drugs since yesterday, yet neither of them are even able to walk or collect their thoughts. Something odd is going on, and detectives at the scene need to get to the bottom of it.
You awake?
Yeah.
Are you good?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm not sure.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
He's not feeling too good. I don't know if you guys want to check him out again. He's leaning to the side and he says he's not feeling too good.
Look at her.
Hello.
Oh,
what's going on?
Nothing.
You said you don't feel good?
Yeah. Lightheaded.
Lightheaded?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, can you tell me what your name is? Do you mind if we just check your vitals one more time?
I took a needle off of her. It's right there. It's all burnt up. There's still ash marks on her sweater. The door was already open. I seen the parents laying down. And I seen the son. He didn't look responsive. I didn't see him until I asked him. I said, "What's going on?" I looked left. He's just sitting on the chair, all lethargic. I was like, "What's wrong with him?" And I saw him moving and breathing. So I was like, "Okay." So I went to go check on him.
Ow! Damn! Rocked my knee.
My fault.
It's tight.
It's child here.
I'm trying to get in there.
Yo!
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
This thing almost broke my back. Pause.
Everybody say hi to Louie. Everybody say hi to Louie. Yeah, hi Louie. Hi Louie. Hi Louie. Hi Louie.
Lou, make like Mike and beat it, nigga.
Bro. Put a beam to your dome.
Who's not responsive? And then she goes, the mom goes, "I don't think she is." And I looked and they're on top of her. I didn't even see him. Like half of his left body was on her left side, half of her right body was on her other side.
She said she is responsive. She said she is responsive. He's like, "Let me see." And she said, I think she said no. But she said she is responsive.
So she moved, and I looked at the kid, and I looked at her, and it was just, she was already gone.
While Music was being transported to the hospital, she revealed that her and Matthew had smoked amphetamine the day before, and that this was a regular occurrence. Even more disturbing was that the
Meth.
Yeah, they're zooted.
Day before.
And it was in a needle, so they put that shit straight in their bloodstream, like heroin. That's fucking...
With the kids. With the kids.
You know what? That son now is gonna go to CPS. He's gonna get a...
He better off.
Yeah?
He better off. Let him go to regular society. They in the sticks. So sad. Doing methamphetamine. Like, what is wrong with you?
Right, and look, they got nice teeth.
They had nice teeth.
Right.
Becky Line's birthday. A birthday spent surrounded by filth as she watched her parents drown themselves in drugs. Despite the sickening nature of this, the methamphetamine alone does not explain Music and Matthew's inability to walk or perform basic human functions. While a very strong drug, amphetamines do not have this type of effect on users, meaning the drugs she had taken were likely laced with something. With this in mind, police turned to the one seemingly only sober person at the residence, Thaddeus, the man who originally called 911.
What was that song I loved?
Why am I being arrested? You're not being arrested, you're being detained. Turn around. Because you're up here and...
Sue Nah, I loved him. What was that song? You know what song I'm talking about. I know what it's called. It's the... When you got it, you got it, baby. I believe you want it, baby. But how does it start?
I don't know, but Free Fetty.
Oh, Jimmy Choo.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Kid, that's why.
Shout out Fetty, free Fetty.
Free Fetty, free Fetty.
Free Fetty till it's backwards and free Blueface, man.
I don't care.
I'm waiting for you, Blue.
I didn't know she was...
Free Blue off the...
I really didn't. That's why I called. I didn't know what... Look, wait until they read you your rights, then you can start talking. Thank you.
Thaddeus would be taken to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, where a few hours from now he would undergo an intense interview with detectives. But officers back at the scene still needed to figure out what was going on, so they would engage Music to get her side of the story and determine what could have caused this tragedy to happen in the first place. Music would reveal far more than they could have asked for. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best earbuds I've ever used. If you're like me, then you love... Well, I'm on the P search.
As a creative consultant, client relationships are key. And thanks to Honey...
key.
Any earbuds I've ever tried. They have a playtime of 8 hours of straight listening, and if you run out of juice, you can recharge an hour active cover. So off. When you go to... Let's get back to the case. Officers are just about to interview Music about what went down just hours earlier. At this point in time, Music claims she had no idea her daughter is dead.
He goes, I could break
diabetes, seizures, strokes.
I have had seizures before because I got a minor cranial fracture on a bicycle, but it was like 10 years ago.
What's your name?
Music.
Can you spell that?
MUSIC. My parents are long-haired freaky people. They really named me Music. I have an ID.
Do you have heart problems?
Not that I know of, but I have been having a lot of episodes where my both arms will be super numb when I wake up in the morning. But nothing like last night. Last night I couldn't sit up because it was excruciating. And my kids were all floppy, like, we all were all floppy. I can't explain it. I don't have any idea. I don't know how my kids would have gotten it.
What'd you think?
They low-key probably suffocated the kid, where the kid went into panic and died. Like, because if she says she can't move, which, the way that they looked when they pulled up, she says she was stiff.
Yeah,
like, they were probably
all laying
like,
on each other.
Yeah, like, literally, they were literally both grown-ass, 100-pound, 200-pound people laying on this kid and not moving all night.
That's tragic.
That kid suffocated. She probably was laying face down. You know what
we
I'm
were
saying?
at their birthday party all
And
day.
she
Like,
don't
we
even
did not
fucking
have
know.
on us at the birthday party.
This is a lie. Notice how Music stumbles on her sentence after she realizes she shouldn't admit to taking any drugs at the birthday party. It's unclear why she felt the need to lie here, considering just minutes ago, she admitted to taking methamphetamine at the party. Regardless, she would be transported to the hospital, where her confusion would only continue to grow.
She couldn't sit up. I have no idea. Like, I've done a lot of drugs, and nothing has ever been like that. I don't know what it was, but I do want a toxicology to know if something is going on. Everybody that was at the party, I trusted.
Are you going to be her nurse? Okay. So just real quick, I don't know if you're aware of her situation, what's going on. So if she brings anything up, she hasn't questioned anything yet, so let's just ignore it. So she doesn't know anything at all. She doesn't know that her kids yet. So let's just, if she does say anything, just ignore it.
My kids have been feeling really weird. All we had to eat in bed last night was some chocolate cake that we got for my daughter for her birthday. I do smoke weed. And the last time I injected any is at, well, they're approximately 12:30.
Okay.
Before we head out to the park for her birthday party. And it's probably my best to ask if I can see my dad. I need to talk to him. I just want to see him.
I can't let you leave. I can't let you leave this room.
It seems like Music is a loving and caring mother, and this whole thing...
Dr. Sanity,
We're not fucking
spare
buying any
me.
music. I'm not buying any music.
Sips tea.
I'm not buying it.
Was a tragic
didn't care
accident.
about your kids when you
However, do not let her
Now, all of a
manipulation
sudden,
fool
I
you.
gotta see my
Just
son.
listen to what her son had to
you
say
clearly don't
when
care about
speaking
your
with
kids if you
medics.
do drugs in that little ass tiny home that you fucking have that has bugs.
How's he doing?
And you got more than
Yes.
one kid.
Said he
You
hasn't
lay
eaten
on
since
the floor.
Friday. So,
For reference, the current day is Sunday, meaning her son hasn't eaten food in over 48 hours, even while celebrating his sister's birthday. It's clear Music isn't telling the whole truth, something that would remain a constant theme throughout this entire investigation.
Kind of got a little bit of a mess right now.
Yeah.
So we're working through it a little bit at a time. The reason I'm here, I wonder if I could take some pictures of you.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
Are you the detective?
I am.
Are you the one that will also be getting a toxicology report? Because I need one. I know I've done a lot of drugs in my life, and I've never felt anything like I did last night. It was completely bizarre.
Well,
and all that we had was the chocolate cake that we bought at Albertsons just before bed. We ate one more slice of chocolate cake.
Okay, and what was it that you felt last night?
Last night, I just felt like I couldn't hold myself up. Like, I kept falling into the wall. My kids kept falling into the walls.
You're weak, you were dizzy.
All
how
of
so?
the above.
Do you have any questions for me?
Are my kids okay?
I
Two
need
for
somewhere
two.
I need somewhere to put mine.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of your
You
kids
wanna
is here
switch
right now, but
shirts?
I'll talk to you about this more here.
I like this one.
The officer at this point
Just look.
is fully aware of
Look,
Zach
this
and Line's
doesn't
death,
have-
but for the sake of
See how
keeping the
you're like-
investigation as controlled as possible, he decides to refrain from telling Music that her daughter passed away. Fortunately, just across the hall, nurses work to rescue Music's older child. He's not doing well, but thankfully he's alive.
Try to get it to pee, but you could
You could have won.
but we always like, so we're gonna do a like x-ray and
That's
then
so sad.
they need to go on his chest.
You want another blanket?
Any findings so far?
Yeah, let me get you another blanket.
This claim from the nurse adds even more complexity to the entire case. She said the boy wasn't able to put pressure on his legs, just like his parents earlier in the day. This adds the variable that
That's sad.
Oh my god.
This is real.
Oh shit.
This is bubbly.
It is sad. It is sad. It's
It
not also,
is.
but like, get it the fuck together.
That's mad sad.
It's sad. Yo, no, we. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be. Oh, damn, Lou. Yo, Luna pulled up with a stick. All right.
No, that's mad sad, yo.
Yo, for real, but I know
There's
that McDonald's
people
is
that-
tasting delicious.
I know, but there's people that live like that and really treat their kids like that.
Lou, Lou wants some cameras, huh?
Alright. I'm good, chat. I'm back. Alright. Lou took my shotgun. That's all you. That's all you, Lily. Mommy make you breakfast then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get it. Back to the
Lou, like,
the
fuck
fucking
wrong with
bullshit.
it. You love that shit right there. Look. It's deep.
Yo,
All right.
This is raw.
All right, back up.
This is raw.
Back up, Lou. We got some shit. We got some
Lou.
shit going on.
perhaps something else caused the family to become sick and handicapped, something that had nothing to do with the drugs they had taken. Hours would pass as Music recovered in the hospital and nurses helped her son. She would then be transported to the sheriff's office along with Matthew. It's at this point that officers decided it was best to, at last, break the devastating news to the couple that their daughter had died.
When we have a death occur, we treat every death as if it's a homicide until we can prove otherwise, whether it's someone, old person dying in their bed or what have you. So just for those reasons, we're going to take some pictures, okay? What's that?
Who died?
See, they didn't. Well, they didn't tell them.
Eve Online is a
Who died? The little girl's gone. Okay. So we're going to have you stand up. Officer Carrasco's going to remove your handcuffs.
That was mad creepy.
So we're going to take some pictures, okay?
He's so zooted, he don't even know what's going on.
Stand up, sir.
See? I'm gonna tell him one more time. Stand up, sir.
Cut that
Because
shit
you
out.
did this shit. The fuck?
Give him a minute.
Well, you guys were waking me up. She was talking.
So, Mr.
No.
Bynum, here in a while,
She was
we're going to have a
talking in your head,
conversation
you
about that,
fucking
okay?
idiot.
You will see dead people type shit.
But I know you're going to need a little time.
Wait for
Yeah, not even
representation.
that.
Okay, you're going to want a
Wanted
lawyer?
to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's take some pictures and then we can get you back to the cell for now, okay?
Yeah,
They would
that
allow
boy choked
Matthew
me
to
out,
break the
man.
news to
Get
Music
back
in a
to the
private
cell.
area
This
without
shows
cameras.
y'all I have a
However,
heart.
as it
I don't want kids, but I do have a heart. And I do feel bad for kids that get put in a less fortunate situation because
people just be wanting to do shit.
Yeah, and
instead
to
of
know,
thinking about what's going on in real life time.
Yeah, and you brought that kid into this world. That's another thing people are ignorant to. Stop bringing children into this world if you cannot provide, if you cannot be a parent, a person to guide a human to live life.
Yeah. Because at the
We
end
were
of the day,
fortunate enough to have parents that were able to do it. Maybe not all the time in the best manner, but
Yeah.
we always had a roof over our head. We always were fed. We always had somewhat. We always had family.
Yeah, I always have friends.
You had family too.
I got family.
Right.
But like, do I really talk to them? No. So like, my
Your dad.
friends, yeah, for sure.
His
My
dad's
pops.
his core.
Yeah, but like the homies. Anytime I needed somewhere to stay, I stayed with them. Especially Iyad, Jafar, Juan used to let me stay at his shit.
Shout out to the boys. Shout out to the ain't shit.
To the group message.
Yeah, I can't say it.
All right.
Would turn out Matthew was too afraid to break the news and saved it for a detective later on.
You guys are free to go.
Said you killed your fucking
You guys are
kid.
free to go. You just can't go back to the house.
Go back to the house right now.
Yeah.
So.
They're free to go.
Well, he doesn't know. That's the way I'm telling him.
They don't know.
Okay, yeah. So you can't go back to the house. You guys are free to go. You guys' phones. She understands.
only have one phone.
The phone.
Yeah.
You guys come back tomorrow and get with the detectives in the morning.
The couple would roam free following this news, but without a home.
Why are they getting let go?
Because they don't have they don't have evidential proof. Like they don't have proof yet. So as of right now, it's an active
They let them go
overnight. Listen, this is a tactic because what they do is they already told them.
They said you can leave, but you can't go back to your crib. They
Right,
live in the
because
sticks.
that's a crime scene. Listen, right. But what they do is they give you this little window. Yo, Louis, are you digging? He's digging for weed in that road. I'm telling you. I'm not.
Lou.
It's almost like a catnip for him. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, nah.
I'm kidding, but ever since I found that nugget, I feel like he's addicted to that road. Anyways, guys, listen. They give you this little window. They're going to come back and make up another story compared to the one they said today. I don't know if that's the reasoning why they let them go.
Yeah, I have no idea. Why would they let them go?
They
We're
were
about to find
literally
out.
laying
They
on
would
top of
live
the
out on the
bodies.
streets for the night.
That's what I'm saying.
Detectives, on the other hand, had a crucial question to answer.
You was doing drugs, your
What
kid's
could
dead
have
under...
possibly caused all of the other hand had
See,
a crucial
I guess
would live out
to
on the
the
streets
scene-
for the night. Detectives, on the other hand, had a crucial question to answer. What could have possibly caused all of this to happen? As of now, nothing makes sense. A child was dead, and an answer had to be found. Fortunately, detectives had a plan to find the answers they were looking for. Remember Thaddeus, the guy on the scene who called 911? Thaddeus was the only person with the family the night prior, and seemingly the only coherent one out of the group. If anyone could explain what had happened, it would be him. With this, he would be brought to the station directly after Music and Matthew left, where officers would conduct their first formal interview of the case.
Oh my god. He has matted hair. That's like a dog when it's matted.
That shit is soundproof.
Sorry about that. Still a lot of.
That shit.
Still a lot going on right now. All right.
want you to bang
So
your head against
I'm going
the
to read
wall.
this to you.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside. And get the bearskin tactical hoodie.
It's an advice of your rights. It's because it takes you investigative detention, okay? Yeah. Considering the matter at hand. Yeah.
The detective would go on to read Thaddeus his rights. It's important to know that detectives do consider Thaddeus a potential suspect.
What?
The goal of this interview is not only to determine whether or not Music and Matthew are guilty, but if Thaddeus could have played a role in Zaggy Line's death.
I saw that you were the 911 caller. Yes, but before we get into that, let's start in the morning. So how did the morning start?
Well, I don't know if you saw the red van there or not with the dogs in it barking. That's where I'm trying to convert that into a little trailer. That's where I was sleeping. I woke up and I thought I heard.
He did it.
He's trying to convert that into a little trailer. He said, "You see that little that red van with the dogs in it barking? That's where he's staying at."
And that, yeah, that's a camper. That's a camper. You never been in a camper before?
This is a camper?
Yes, that has a bed in it, probably a little couch with table, and a fake little makeshift thing to cook food on.
He just said he's staying in the van. He's trying to convert that into a trailer. That's what he just said.
They're in the van. He's in the van.
Into that, let's start in the morning. So how did the morning start?
Well, I don't know if you saw the red van there or not with the dogs in it barking. That's where I'm trying to convert that into a little trailer. That's where I was sleeping. I woke up and I thought I heard the kids playing around outside, and then I realized that someone was yelling out from inside the tiny home, and I didn't know why. So I got out of the van and I went and I checked. There was music. Matt was kind of laying near music, but almost on top of Zachy, little girl. So that's when I decided to call 911.
So let's just kind of backtrack it a little bit. So you heard music yelling. So you hear that. You walk to the door. You go to the door and you open the door and you see Matt, Zach, you said? Zachy, and music laying on what?
Well, that was on the bed. Zachy was kind of half on, half off, and music was not on the bed at all.
So far, Thaddeus's recollection of events is accurate to what officers observed when they got onto the scene. He would go on to say that Music and Matthew don't consume or smoke any kind of drug other than marijuana. We know this is a lie, as Music herself admitted to taking amphetamine the day prior, meaning Thaddeus's statements need to be taken with a grain of salt. However, none of this would matter, as the detective would ask a single question that, quite literally, would change the trajectory of the entire case.
How did they get the house?
It's a propane heater on the wall. Yeah.
How did they get the what?
Change the trajectory of the entire case.
How did they get the house?
It's a propane heater on the wall. Yeah. But last night, a few nights ago, the propane ran out, and they had taken it off to go get propane, but never got it to the propane tip.
Did they ever start fires in the house?
No. They don't start fires in the house. They go and I thought you saw the coals in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So that was where they went and they burned wood and brought it in once it was coals and no smoke left.
Yeah, because that's what I saw. I saw that and I was like, well, maybe we could be looking at carbon monoxide here too.
It was. I don't think it would have been because last night they might have used the coals to heat it, but it's probably not likely.
Despite what Thaddeus claims, this theory makes a lot of sense. If the family used coal to keep the house warm, the fumes could be potentially deadly. Burning coal releases carbon monoxide, a colorless, odorless gas that can cause poisoning. Inhalation of carbon monoxide prevents oxygen from binding to hemoglobin in the blood, leading to oxygen deprivation in tissues and organs. This can cause headache, dizzy blood, leading...
That's their sink.
What? Where are you getting that that's their sink from?
I don't know, because the plate, the little half-gallon joints in there, that fake looks like the little drain type joint. They wipe it. They only cleaning all that shit down with wipes.
Not even. That's just trash.
Yeah, that shit empty. That shit's mad flat.
With egg noodles on the side.
Yo, there ain't no.
With egg noodles on the side and a bag of dog food with no dog. Oh, they do got a dog.
There ain't no.
How you got a dog?
Where's the dog at? Where's the dog at?
What? When they first
under all that
up,
shit. Oh yeah. There was a dog.
The dog was there.
To oxygen deprivation in tissues and organs. This can cause headache, dizziness, nausea, confusion, and in severe cases, loss of consciousness and death. The exact symptoms of everyone inside the home. If the trailer was fully sealed, meaning no windows or doors were open, then this could certainly have been what killed Zachyline. This is something officers would investigate later on in the night, but for now, this is just a theory, and the detective still needs to try and determine whether or not Thaddeus is lying about Matthew and Music's drug use, or if something even more sinister had taken place. To do this, he decides to relay the significance of this case to Thaddeus by letting him know that Zachyline had passed away.
Zachy. Wow.
Zachy instead of Jackie.
Not know that.
Zacky's gone.
Zachy's.
That's why all of this is happening.
Yeah.
Because we need to figure out how in the heck this even came to be.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know last time we talked a lot about doing the right thing and this and that.
Yeah.
I mean, that situation that you're in, definitely a good time to do that, right?
Right.
I can't even think of a situation where it would be more important.
My knee is like squished in between
to know what's going on
dog
than right now. I'm not the kind of cop that likes to get people caught up. That's not why I do this. That's not why I'm here.
Stop.
Right now, seeing her covered up, seeing her afterwards. Like, I'm not lying. Like it.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries. This is Arcade by Output. This thing has sounds, samples, instruments, effects, everything.
Sit.
Knocked me
Go
down.
ahead, sit.
I cried for a good long while.
I saw you walking away from the ambulance crying.
Yeah.
I didn't know why.
Yeah, it got a lot worse after that. Right now, my job is to do right by Zachy and Vi the best I can by understanding what's going on. I mean, and like I said, sometimes things happen. Sometimes people kill other people on purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's accidental or things go too far. There's a million reasons why something could happen, why something could come to be, right? And sometimes there's little details of things that happen that end up meaning a lot down the road. Like you could be like, well, I noticed this, or I did see that, or I overheard whatever, or I had this feeling, or something that smelled right and something, right? So sometimes those things can lead to having a greater understanding. So is there anything of that nature regarding anyone that was there at any time that could have led potentially to that?
I only ever heard.
Compound crew right here. What happened?
What the fuck is happening?
Music and Matt argue, but it was usually when Matt was super tired and stayed up all night gathering wood and stuff, and then the truck would break down or something would go wrong and he did. And music would, it's common for that to happen, but it was never around the kids. They never did anything around the kids, and they loved them so much.
Is there anything that stands out to you about what happened that could explain what's going on here?
Oh, I mean, what stood out was Zachy's face, how pale it was, or that's what they called it.
What'd you do?
It seems clear that Thaddeus genuinely doesn't think Music and Matthew had any intentions to hurt their daughter, and if they had taken drugs that night, he wasn't aware of it. The mystery of what happened is still as confusing as ever, and the only possible cause officers could think of was the burning coal. So with this in mind, they would report back to the trailer later that night to investigate this possibility.
Reporting for us?
Yep.
What the fuck?
So I'm sure they went over this several times with you, but boy was somewhere in this region. Dad was laying here, decedent here, and then mom off to the side. And then when Thaddeus came in, he saw them here. She was super pale. For some reason, moved him to this chair, and then came back, and then that's when he started calling 911. Girl could have gotten sick. I mean, living like this, you know, gets a little bit of a cold or something, and there you go.
All right.
She has any kind of immunocompromise.
Fuck the setup up. I'm a Hey.
Well, they said that she got sick and threw up.
Involved
Mom was like, I've done a lot of drugs in my life. She goes, I occasionally do meth and but I don't.
Yo, stop throwing
nothing
weed
like that.
in the
I've never
mix,
felt like I
man.
did last night ever in my life.
It seems
Weed is
like
never
the
gonna make
case
you
was
do that.
quite clear
I mean,
at
don't
this
smoke it
point.
if you can.
The carbon monoxide poisoning was too much for Zachy Lyon's body to handle, and she passed. All
Listen,
they
I know a
had
lot
to
of
do
people that
was
don't smoke
find a
'cause they get
way to
paranoid, but
factually prove that there
paranoia
were
doesn't
high
cause
levels
you
of
to
carbon
kill
monoxide
somebody.
in the trailer, and their case would be closed. A post-mortem toxicology analysis would be conducted on Zacculines specifically designed to identify carboxyhemoglobin saturation. Normal carboxyhemoglobin levels are generally up to 3.5% in non-smokers and up to 8% in smokers. When Zacculines' result came back, it showed a 70% saturation. It was far too much to survive. The coal fumes had killed her. The next day, detectives would bring back both
did they go to
Music
jail?
and Matthew to the station. Matthew insisted on only speaking if he had an attorney present, but Music agreed to sit down for a conversation.
Yeah, but that
Their home that they're living in is
Right.
not a livable situation.
Right. But that has
They're
to
gonna get
do
their
with-
kids taken, and their ass is going to jail.
For what? Not murder.
I don't know. We about to find out.
The detective wants to determine a few specific things during this interrogation. Did Music or Matthew know that heating their home with the hot coal ash was extremely dangerous, yet continue to do it? And ultimately, were they aware that their daughter had passed and tried to go without calling 911?
No, they were fucked up.
Okay, so like I said, you can vote this anytime you want, all right?
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m.
Like the deputy told you, I'm Detective Orozco. You could just call me Randy. That's fine. So my job is to figure out what happened, and you are someone that can give me information that I obviously wasn't there for.
Yes.
I'm playing a little bit of catch up.
I do smoke weed, but I had not imbibed any.
Okay, so just to be clear with speed. Thank you.
What is?
I do not use them regular.
She said, I do smoke weed and...
But I had not imbibed any.
Okay, so just to be clear with speed.
What is
I had not imbibed any.
Okay, so just to be clear with speed. Thank you. I appreciate
I do
that.
not use them regularly. It was just kind of like I wasn't feeling good. Doesn't matter. That's all just excuses. But anyways, I had not used any past like noon 30 at the very latest.
Okay.
And there was nothing. There was no.
She said noon 30.
There was nothing that she could get in the room. The room is extremely messy, and that is true. And we're working on it. We don't have a vehicle right now to even take it to the dump.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
what does
really,
not having a
really hard.
vehicle gotta
It is
do with how
hard.
dirty your
And
fucking crib
we had a
is?
friend that was letting us use their truck. Do dump runs and stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
We
didn't.
do dump runs and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
And yeah, I've done not recently, but like
Balling for read this shit.
recently, I've just
1,000
done-
bubbles per minute.
and I've done a lot of stuff. Recently, I've just.
For real, though.
Look at mine. That shit.
Yo, can you hear that chat? God damn.
You can't hear it. Can you see it? That's 1,000 bubbles per minute. Put your head in the glass and look at.
1,000 bubbles per motherfucker.
Look at our chins. Look. Even if my name was Natalie Nayuvich, it's still good to check me.
Yo, no.
Shout out Natalie for nothing.
And I've done a lot of drugs throughout my life, though. My name is Music. My parents named me Music. You
Bitch,
know,
we
that's
got
the life
it. You
I
said that
grew up in.
already.
But
What they gotta do with you?
I've never felt like I did last night. It was unreal. Like I couldn't hold myself up. My daughter, my son couldn't hold themselves up. I had no idea what was going on. I just wanted us to get some
shit
sleep,
started tweaking
and I
with
thought
the
that
drug.
would help.
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
They
don't know
all
what
could
it
have
was.
died if that guy didn't
It
call the
seems
cops.
odd that all Music
No?
feels the need to explain is her chronic drug
Unless-
use,
unless I'm-
and that she
unless I'm
doesn't think
being
it had
naive
anything
right
to do with their sickness. The detective would later state that he thought Music had known their daughter was dead even prior to the officers arriving at their house, which is why she felt the need to immediately cover her tracks.
That was not like anything I've ever experienced.
Me too. That's extremely weird, right?
Yes.
Just like that, stuff like that doesn't happened?
I don't have any idea what happened, but I want to know what was in my system, and I want to know how it got to my kid's system, because they did not get in. I'm telling you, and an investigation will have to be done, and that is fine with me. But I know that I do not do things or I know that. And so if that's in my system, and if that's in my little girl's system, somebody put it there. Sorry, excuse my language, but
You
I
can
do not
speak however you want. You're going through some right now. Straight up.
No, I want to speak eloquently because I don't want to.
This bitch said I want to speak eloquently. Bitch, your house has bugs in it. You're trash.
You don't even have a kitchen.
You're trash.
Your heating conductor, your fireplace is in your bathtub where you don't shower at.
Niggas had the
you stink.
niggas
I would
had
be
the
tight
chart.
if I had to be in that room and ask her questions. Bitch, go wash your cooter in the fucking bathroom with the hand soap for the sink. At that point, freshen up, bro. Figure out how to
Niggas
freshen
was
up.
lighting the crib with hookah charcoal.
Be misconstrued.
I don't want to be misconstrued.
Crazy.
I know that a lot of people come through here lying about what they do, and I am not here to lie about what I do. I'm here to figure out what happened to my children.
Fucking coals. Like, you want a sack of coal for Christmas? Because you deserve it?
She's a dumbass. And so the other dude don't even say nothing. He just
I
like,
want
damn.
the opportunity to become the best fit.
Yo, I just
for
want to
them.
say I love y'all. Thank y'all for
I don't
watching.
know what happened. I don't think it was the cake
you're
or
this far
anything.
in.
I don't know what
Facts.
happened.
What about the heater for the house?
W's in the chat, man.
Big
The
W
heater,
for
we
you,
don't have
man.
propane hooked
If
in.
you
We're
this-
out of propane.
If you
And
just
the cold?
for in the chat,
Like if we have
drop
cold or whatever you're
a
doing.
house
Yeah, it was
emoji
cold,
in the
very
comments.
cold.
That's the
But we
compound.
put
Come
them
on.
on cold so
Drop
they
a
don't
house
smoke
emoji.
like-
We gonna drop that right here.
Yo, if you
Right here, this
are still
emoji.
in here right now, how many minutes we got left? We got like 4 minutes, 5 minutes left. If you are still in here, drop a house emoji in the comments. Let's go. Run it up.
So, and then we vent the window.
Bitch.
As a creative consultant, client relationships are key to actually growing my business.
Well, how does that song go?
Normally we have a propane heater. And when we have the propane hooked up to the
I
heater,
swear
that's
on
what
a
it's
hand.
for.
Oh,
we still leave it vented because
I might put that on
the
my
kids
iTunes,
were
just so we can
a
pop
while
up
back,
in
like
it.
when we first moved in. This is over a year ago. My son was waking up, throwing up, and we discovered it's because we had all the windows shut with the propane heater on, so it wasn't ventilating properly. So we started leaving the windows just cracked, and that was enough. And all the throwing up stuff.
This statement is crucial,
Right,
as
'cause that
detectives
means-
now have verbal confirmation that Music and Matthew were fully aware that the coal was extremely dangerous, even causing their children to be sick. They knew that proper ventilation was
Chalk it up.
necessary. Likely due to hallucinations and delusions caused by amphetamine, they forgot to open their windows, neglectfully sealing their daughter's fate.
Neglect.
And the boy was there.
Child
Look
neglect.
and the boy's almost there because they said that he couldn't even make himself go pee because
Ooh.
he had no strength to push his black.
And
like,
he didn't eat since
to,
Friday.
Like to
Now
push
he got nothing
anything.
he got nothing but fumes in him. Didn't eat since Friday. It's Sunday.
Yeah, that was my initial
They're
thought.
gonna
Like
get him back
everyone in the
though.
house.
They're gonna get him back though.
Like
They
you guys,
are,
from
but
what we were
it's
told
like,
at
come
the
on
time,
now.
like
Fuck
people
wrong with
just
you?
aren't feeling good, and having that type of heater inside the house, or even burning the coals inside, you get a little carbon monoxide. A certain percent, I'm not a doctor, some percent you're gonna start feeling sick and whatnot, and after that things get a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Right, progressively more serious until that's solved.
There should have been at least 2 windows in the house.
It was very important that the detective didn't reveal that they already knew Zachy Line's death was due to carbon monoxide poisoning, as it would have allowed Music to start making news stories and trying to clear her name, as she had done at the start of the interrogation. Since he left Zachy Line's cause of death hidden from Music, she was more than...
This is the basement of the compound. We got everything down here if you want to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to...
Yeah, but we want to keep it
what?
nice and clean.
It doesn't really matter. This is...
It does.
We got shit down here. So if we want to do some shit, we could do it. You know? Everything around here makes sense.
Oh, there goes the airport. Oh my god, I'm fired.
Yep.
And now I'm rehired. I'm back, bitches.
Happy to give up all of that information.
Zai? Right? Is that your son's name? Zai? I checked on him at the hospital when I saw you. So from what they're thinking, at that time, things could have changed. He looks like he has a touch of pneumonia.
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, otherwise, you can.
I broke Anthony's candle yesterday on accident at the job. His jar candle, I knocked it off the thing and it shattered, hit the floor and it shattered into mad pieces. I said, damn, my bad, bro.
It was mine?
No, it was one of those just big jar candles.
You could take my jar candle. There's jar candles upstairs.
Is there?
The weed ones. But you could turn the label away from them.
Yeah,
I have some of them.
We in the trenches. The weed label ain't shit.
Pretty okay. They're treating them. They're gonna do what doctors do.
Yeah.
Right, and checking for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, well, I said
Zaki.
I mean, honestly, if you don't say nothing, I mean, no, it does say OG Vanilla Kush.
Anthony's office be smelling like weed anyways, which is why he has candles and shit. What did they say?
Anthony. Chalk it up.
Zaki, she didn't survive.
Yeah. My only daughter, bitch. Fucking filthy bitch.
Use a filthy whoa.
And now you're going to jail.
Yeah, you lost
because you did drugs. You forgot to
We're
open
gonna
the
look
windows.
into it as deeply as we possibly can to try to get a better answer for what happened.
Yo,
The detective would write down his thoughts during this very moment, saying Miss Adami was
DR?
Yeah, like the way that I just felt
Cheers
in
to
that.
DR, yo.
The way I just felt in that instant.
We going somewhere else with
felt
the
like
passports
DR,
this year.
for sure. He's turning 30.
Yeah, I am.
And we went away from mine. We're going away for his, for show.
I'm a server around that name. Whoa. I don't know where I'm doing this yet. Fuck Greece. No, I'm just kidding.
Now to Athens, right?
told about her daughter's passing.
Did I say?
She appeared to attempt to be shocked and also cried, but no tears came out. She would attempt to be shocked and also cried, but no tears came out. She would stop and stare for brief moments at a time, which could have been initial shock or theatrics. Her emotional response did not appear to be genuine. The detective had gotten everything he needed. For the rest of the interrogation, music would recount
how I'm crying for your kids and you not. How did I cry? Before
She ain't shit.
She is not shit.
She ain't a goddamn thing.
How the fuck I'm crying for your kids? And he just told you your daughter was daddy. Bitch, you were laying on top of her. That is wild.
Talk about I'm stiff.
I'll give you something stiff.
Fuck, grabbed her by the shirt.
how she couldn't move when she woke up, and everything that had happened the previous day. They would roam free for over 2 months following the death, but would finally be arrested after a case was built up, showing the two's extensive past of child neglect, including poor living conditions and a lack of supervision. Matthew would be charged with intentional abuse of a child, resulting in death and abandonment of a child. Music was charged with intentional abuse of a child, resulting in death and child abuse in the first offense. As of December 2024, their trial is still ongoing. If found guilty, the two will likely be facing life in prison.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers...
They fucked up.
That was it?
That was it.
What he said?
The trial's still running, but if they found guilty, life. Get them out of here. Pack them up, coach.
Get him out of here, coach.
Maybe it's